1966 Ford Falcon, forgotten in a field. Some cars disappear quietly, not with a crash, but with time. The world moves on and they are left behind, forgotten. Out here, under open sky, a shape still remains. A 1966 Ford Falcon, once ordinary, now a survivor. Not a superstar, not a legend, but something real. Because this car didn't live in a museum, it lived on roads. It carried groceries, school bags, and tired people after long days. And now, it sits silent, like it's holding its breath. This is the Falcon story, and the story of the people who drove it. Back in the 1960s, America wanted cars that worked, affordable, reliable, simple enough to fix, even in your driveway. The Falcon wasn't trying to impress. It was built to endure. Clean lines, straight to the point engineering, nothing extra. And by 1966, this was the final refinement of that original idea. While muscle cars stole the spotlight, the Falcon supported everyday life. A quiet backbone, in an era obsessed with loud horsepower. Under the hood, you could get an inline 6, steady and dependable. Or a V8, for those who wanted more heartbeat, but even in decay, you can still see what it used to be. Daily dents, small scratches, the fingerprints of normal life. This wasn't a garage win. This Falcon was used. And that matters. Because used means it was trusted. It was part of somebody's routine. Time is brutal to machines. Moisture eats metal, rubber dries out, wires become brittle, seals crack, fluids vanish. Inside, the cabin tells the hardest truth. Torn seats, faded dash, a place that once held laughter and arguments. But here's the strange part. It doesn't feel dead. It feels false. Like it's waiting for someone to remember it. And the Falcon has one advantage most modern cars don't. Simplicity. No complicated computers, just mechanical honesty. Steel, bolts, parts you can understand and bring back to life. This is why all cars pull people in. They're fixable, human. And this car, this specific car, carries the weight of an era. Cars like the Falcon don't get posters. They don't get parades, but they build America's daily rhythm, one commute at a time. They help Ford win trust, and trust is what funds the legends. In a way, the muscle car era stands on the shoulders of cars like this, because while the headlines screamed, the Falcon quietly delivered. So what happens now? Restoration or resurrection? A true restoration is hard. Metal work, engine work, time, money, patience. But the goal isn't perfection. The goal is life. To hear it turn over again. To see it roll forward, even a few feet. To pull it out of the dirt and remind it what roads feel like. Because the Falcon doesn't need to be famous. It needs to be saved. And there's something powerful about that. Taking what the world abandoned and giving it another chance. This car survived years of neglect, not because it was special, but because it was solid. And now the story changes, not with a trophy, but with effort. because sometimes the most emotional restorations aren't about rare cars. They're about real cars. Cars that carried real people through real life in real time. A forgotten Falcon, still here,
Easy, watch the firewall.
still waiting.
Looks clear on this side.
All right, she's seated. Pass me that wrench.